From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
And what a newsy day it's been. Good evening and welcome, viewers. Multiple questions emerge and the Mallya mess is the right royal one. We have the most angles, the greatest focus, all the papers, the controversy. And tonight I bring you the debate. Here are some 5 questions that I have at the start of the debate today. 1. Think about it. Vijay Mallya says he never had a one-on-one meeting with Arun Jaitley, but a Congress leader called Punia springs up and says he saw them. Is that claim enough? 2. This gentleman, Punia, says he doesn't remember the approximate time of the meeting. Does that dent the claim? 3. As both sides fight, facts come out, including signed letters by Vijay Mallya instructing staff in the PMO when Sonia ruled. How was that happening? 4. TK Nair and Pulak Chatterjee, advisor and principal secretary in the Congress, Manmohan PMO, were being CC'd and instructed in letters to the PM by Mallya. Who allowed that? 5. Why was the lookout notice for Mallya changed from arrest to informed? Why was it diluted? After Lalit Modi, who ran away, how could anyone trust Mallya not to run away? It's ridiculous to do that. And I have, viewers, a super hot panel for you once again, as usual tonight. And I have a rocking debate, number 1 and 2. Big panel, big debate, lots of action. Debate number 1 this evening, viewers, coming your way. 9 o'clock prime time, beginning with the Mallya meeting fight. Big debate, 3 minutes from now. Debate number 2 this evening. Debate number 2 is on the urban Naxal Maoist link, an exclusive story on this particular angle that all the so-called urban Naxals were not probably as innocent as they've been presented to be. But before all that, here are the headlines this Thursday evening on The Debate tonight. Explosive political war and a briefing blitz over Mallya meeting claim.
पुनिया जी ने अपनी आंखों से अरुण जेटली जी और विजय माल्या जी की मीटिंग पार्लियामेंट में देखी है। 15-20 मिनट की मीटिंग थी, सिट डाउन मीटिंग थी।
From bumped into 20-minute meeting to don't remember time, it's just not adding up tonight. Biggest scoop from London on Republic. Mallya and Lalit Modi jointly had a conference with 2 former central ministers ahead of the extradition hearing.
I am an eyewitness. I swear on the Holy Quran, I am ready to undergo a lie detector test. Are you ready to undergo a lie detector test that you did not meet Nirav Modi in that party?
Meeting versus meeting claim exposed. Ex-Congress insider says Rahul partied with Nirav Modi.
उसमें से मैं कुछ लोगों को जानता हूँ ना, जो अरेस्टिंग किया उसमें से मैं जानता हूँ ना।
किसको जानता?
वो अरुण फरेरा को जानता हूँ ना, 2006 में आया खुद।
Surrender terrorist reveals urban Naxal Arun Ferreira was a Maoist. And do-gooder and activist mask seems to be coming off tonight. What will the Me Too urban Naxal gang say now? Ladies and gentlemen, a tailor-made sweet deal, a thank you note, 4 contradictions in 4 news conferences. This whole Mallya story is exploding and will explode more. And we'll tell you exactly why it's just not adding up tonight. Let's debate.
On The Debate tonight, fight over Mallya meeting claim is exploding. 4 press conferences.
The Kingfisher Airlines was not owned by Vijay Mallya, rather it was owned by the Gandhi family by proxy.
अगर आपको कॉरिडोर में भी पकड़ा और आपको कहा कि लंदन जा रहा है, तो फिर आपने सीबीआई, ईडी को क्यों नहीं बताया कि ये भागने वाला है, इसको जेल में डालो।
एक व्यापक जांच ऑर्डर की जाए और श्री अरुण जेटली जी इस्तीफा दें।
तो राहुल गांधी स्पष्टीकरण करें कि उनके परिवार का और उनके सरकार का क्या नाता था किंगफिशर एयरलाइंस के साथ।
4 different versions.
I happened to meet Mr. Jaitley in Parliament and I told him that I was leaving for London and that I want to settle with the banks, and would he please facilitate discussions. I did not have any formal meeting scheduled with him.
I have never given him an appointment, never at my office, never at my residence, nor have I ever offered to meet him.
पुनिया जी ने अपनी आंखों से अरुण जेटली जी और विजय माल्या जी की मीटिंग पार्लियामेंट में देखी है। 15-20 मिनट की मीटिंग थी, सिट डाउन मीटिंग थी।
Congress's selective amnesia.
उसके पूरे रिकॉर्ड हैं। पहली तारीख को वो आए थे, उन्होंने रजिस्टर पे दस्तखत किए और मुलाकात की।
अब वो तो देखने के पहली मार्च का याद है, बाकी सुबह है, शाम है, दोपहर।
Thank you note after a sweet deal.
Mallya is telling Manmohan, thank you for responding positively. Thank you for supporting Kingfisher Airlines. He says, you asked me to follow up with Mr. TK Nair, which I did. And I am deeply appreciative of the fact that Mr. Nair immediately spoke to the concerned people in the ministries involved.
The Rahul Nirav party angle.
I am an eyewitness of you meeting Mr. Nirav Modi in September 2013 at Imperial Hotel, where he had organized a cocktail party for his bridal jewelry program. I don't know what interest you have in bridal jewelry.
Meeting of the fugitives in London with top politicians. As the fight gets bigger, which side are you on tonight? Let's debate.
I mean, I simply want to understand here, to be put very objective about it, and welcome to the debate Ashutosh, Sambit Patra, Kanchan Gupta, Sumansi Raman, Tanveer Ahmed, and we also have Vaibhav with us. We're starting the debate. Kancham will join in some time. Rajiv Desai, welcome. Now, you see, there are two issues today. I want to start in a friendly between Sambit and Ashutosh, and then we take it forward. The friendly will continue for 2 minutes, and then we can get into our usual debate. The two issues of debate. One, did Mr. Arun Jaitley have a 20-minute one-on-one structured meeting to discuss and offer ways in which Vijay Mallya could escape to Vijay Mallya? Or did he not? That's point number one. Second issue is, who was helping Vijay Mallya and who's the godfather or godmother of Vijay Mallya? I want to start with the first. I want to start with the offensive against the BJP. And Ashutosh, tell me, why do you believe something of which there is no evidence that there was any such meeting? Do you believe the BJP still needs to answer despite no evidence? Tomorrow, if I say you met Dawood Ibrahim, and if you say, no, I didn't meet Dawood Ibrahim. I say, no, but you had a 20-minute detailed meeting with Dawood Ibrahim, but you say, no, I didn't. I was in the airport, he brushed past. I said, no, but you sat down, you discussed ways to help him. How would you respond to a similar situation? Ashutosh, first volley, first blast from you, and Sambit Patra after that. Go on, Ashu.
See, first of all, let's understand one issue, that there was a meeting between Mr. Vijay Mallya and Arun Jaitley. Mallya has also confirmed, and Mr. Arun Jaitley in his blog has also confirmed. So the point number one is very, very clear, that the meeting did happen. I do not believe what the Congress has said, what the PL Punia has said. I'm not interested into that. So the meeting has happened just before Vijay Mallya has left to London. On 28th February, 17 banks were advised to go to the Supreme Court, get an FIR done, and passport of Mr. Vijay Mallya should be impounded. I refuse to believe that Mr. Arun Jaitley, who is a very, very efficient minister, has an excellently experienced minister, has a man of great reputation, has such a weak control over his department that he did not know that bank has been advised that passport should be impounded. And if he does not know, that means he's not an efficient minister, he's a careless minister. I do not believe that he's a careless minister, he's an efficient minister. So on the 1st of March, when Arun Jaitley meets, or Vijay Mallya meets Arun Jaitley, at that point of time, Mr. Jaitley should have asked agencies to get the passport of this man impounded. It does not happen. It happens on the 5th of July, 5th of March, when by the time he has already disappeared. And let me also say, I can be an outsider, but what about Mr. Subramaniam Swamy? He's a BJP MP. And he's supposed to be eyes and ears of somebody who's at the top of the affairs. He tweets today, we have now two undeniable facts on the Mallya escape issue. Lookout notice was diluted on October 24, 2015 from block to report departure, enabling Mallya to depart with 54 checked luggages items. 2. Mallya told Foreign Finance Minister in Central of the Parliament that he was leaving for London. This is not my statement. This is not the statement of the Congress party or Rahul Gandhi or Randeep Surjewala. I'm not interested what the Rahul Gandhi is saying, what the Randeep Surjewala is saying, but I'm interested what Subramaniam Swamy is saying, because Subramaniam Swamy belongs to the same party to which Mr. Arun Jaitley also belongs.
Okay. Now, Ashutosh, I know that till recently you have been in active politics, and God knows when you are going to go back. But you know, you made a speech. Now let the counter also come in. You used to be a fine anchor till you became a politician. I suspect you'll become an anchor again, and then you'll start interrupting and get interrupted. Now, Sambit Patra, there are two questions in the opening remarks that have been made. That's all right.
Arnab, I'm looking for a job. On live TV, I'm requesting to get employed.
Will be a pleasure, Ashutosh. I've known you for too long. Okay, here's a point. Now, he makes two fine points, Sambit. One, he's shooting over Subramaniam Swamy's shoulder, and he's saying that you have to answer on the lookout notice. Right? Is it or is it not a fact that it was your party that was in power when the lookout notice against Vijay Mallya was diluted from block travel to report travel? Damn, this man will run away from your country. Why did you not block him? Why did you only say report his travel? Now we are told we didn't think he's going to run away. Lalit Modi had run away. All the fugitives run away. What did you expect? Vijay Mallya to be a good boy? Second question. Now the second question is more important. About the meeting. You see, he's playing with words. Meeting. I could argue back that if there are 100 people in parliament that day who Vijay Mallya said hello to, did each one of them have a meeting? Suppose it comes out that one of the people was from the Congress party, will Rahul Gandhi say that too was a meeting? Anyway, Sambit, respond. And after that, free and open debate tonight. Go on, Sambit.
Mr. Goswami, I firmly believe that we all have to open the dictionary and understand the meaning of a meeting. Bumping across in the corridor and trying to force one's opinion on another is not a meeting, this is just bumping. Remember, by the same logic, if all the parliamentarians, those who are present in the central hall and in the corridor of the parliament, when a parliamentarian, and remember, that time he was also in the standing committee of aviation, if that man met and greeted others, that would be taken as meeting, then God save the dictionary of India. Meeting is this. This is a classic meeting. I show you the letter.
What letter?
October 4, 2011, when Mr. Mallya writes a thanking letter to Mr. Manmohan Singh, the then Prime Minister, saying that, thank you for sparing time to meet me on September 8th. Meet me on September 8th. Then he goes ahead to say that I had some problems in procuring loan. Just a second. I was very relieved and pleased when you responded positively and expressed support for Kingfisher Airlines. You had asked me to follow up with Mr. TKA Nair, which I did, and I'm deeply appreciative of the fact that Mr. Nair immediately spoke to the concerned people in the ministries involved, and the loan was granted. This is a classic definition of meeting.
One minute. Pull up the letter. Sambit, pull up the letter. Sambit, pull up the letter.
Yeah, I'll pull up the letter so that...
Letter here?
There's a, please someone... Please,
is this the letter you're speaking about?
Can you zoom in the letter?
Is this the letter you're speaking about?
Manmohan Singh's
and out comes the smoking gun. Is this the letter you're speaking about? 1 minute. Let me read out the letter. The smoking gun comes on. I read from the letter, viewers. I was very relieved and pleased when you responded positively and expressed support for Kingfisher Airlines. You had asked me to follow up with Mr. TK Nair, which I did, and I'm deeply appreciative of the fact that Mr. Nair immediately spoke to all concerned people in the ministries involved.
He did the same thing.
No, 1 second. Thereafter...
Yes, just let me...
No, Arnab,
you know what?
Letter has been read
What
out
you're doing
200 times.
is equivalent to
Mr. Goswami,
Rajiv Desai.
You allowed Ashu a lot of time. Please,
Rajiv and Sambit.
I was no anchor, but allow me a few seconds, please.
Smoking gun.
I know Ashu is your friend, and he sends you.
No, Rajiv is embarrassed. Rajiv and Ashu.
Allow me a few more seconds.
Continue. Let him read from the letter. Rajiv, let him read from the letter. Let the people know why you nervous, Rajiv. Why, Rajiv? Are you nervous? Because he responded to Ashutosh.
Just a second, Rajiv.
He's responding to Ashutosh. What is your problem? He's responding to Ashutosh. Are you heckling him, yeah?
Sambit said
okay, 1 minute. Sambit, he has a problem. Sambit, let him tell you the problem. Sambit, wait. Yeah, tell me,
I've heard him say on TV
it is Rajiv who is
that the Congress party, i.e. Mrs. Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi, created this Bharat Bandh to draw attention away from that court case against them, the frivolous case against them. So,
what are you talking? I am discussing Mallya.
And the government is a Titanic.
I am discussing Mallya. Tanveer.
Zero. Absolute zero.
Tanveer. 1 minute. Tanveer, I am discussing Mallya.
Let me just read out this letter, Mr. Goswami. I beg of you, since you allowed a friendly batch between me and Ashu, I just want to have Mr. Tanveer, allow me a few seconds because this letter is extremely...
Okay, let Sambit read the letter.
And this letter is a thanksgiving letter by Mr. Mallya to none other than the friend, father and philosopher of black money, Mr. P. Chidambaram. And do you know what Mr. Mallya writes on March 22nd, 2013? He writes, there have been some positive developments following my meeting with the finance minister and speaking to him. After he rebuked PAM yesterday, SBI Bangalore has called USL and are now willing to issue NOC for the preferential allotment of loans. I believe that SBI would have also got directions to meet us. Directions to meet us. This is what the friend, father and philosopher of black money, the one who is out of jail on installment, Mr. P. Chidambaram was giving directions to the bank at the behest of the airline. And the mother of all letters is the letter that you showed yesterday, Mr. Goswami, the RBI letters. The RBI, which had a tailor-made incentive for the Kingfisher Airlines. Mr. Goswami, you showed this letter yesterday on your channel. That upon the insistence of airline, on the airline's behest, let us tailor-make a reconstruction of loans for only Kingfisher, only for Kingfisher. Mr. Goswami, my question to Ashuji is, Ashutosh ji, you understand banking norms. Please answer. We have heard of restructuring of loans for a complete industry, for aviation industry. Have you ever heard previously that only for specific, I would say, industry or specific
now Kanchan Gupta versus Ashutosh.
Restructuring is done.
Kanchan Gupta versus Ashutosh. Kanchan and Sambit versus Ashutosh. And Rajiv Desai, please hold on. It's Tanveer Ahmed and Ashutosh versus Kanchan Gupta and Sambit Patra in this part of the debate. And there comes Ghanshyam Tiwari with his new look. Ghanshyam, you may have a new look, but what has not changed is the old look of the support that has been given by the Congress party to Mallya. Mera sirf ye kehna hai, in the process of trying to prove there's a meeting between Mallya and Jaitley, all the muck about the Congress party role, TK Nair and Pulok Chatterjee reports directly to 10 Janpath, intervening on the Prime Minister's behalf for Vijay Mallya. Why is Pulok Chatterjee, who reports directly to Sonia Gandhi...
Arnab, what we just learned today was...
What are you saying?
For 2 years, this country thought that Vijay Mallya was an absconder. But today the country knows that he's an ambassador. He's an ambassador sent by this government with the highest level of knowledge of the finance minister, of the prime minister, after the list from Raghuram Rajan on the prime minister's desk, and with the decks cleared at the lookout notice. So he is an ambassador of BJP, and he is the man who was sent to the parliament by BJP alongside Mr. Venkaiah Naidu, who's now the Uprashtrapati of the country. So the same assembly that elected Vijay Mallya also elected Venkaiah Naidu ji, and the decision was taken at BJP National Convention. He is an ambassador
I want to
of
ask
BJP.
you a question.
He was sent
I was watching Republic Channel a few hours ago. Mr. Goswami, and the breaking news on your channel was that two senior Congress leaders, both of them former union ministers, just a second, former union ministers, they had met Mr. Vijay Mallya in London when Rahul Gandhi was there during his recent sojourn. Is it true that
all this propaganda
you Ghanshyam, you are not
years of the country's time, and the only reason we are discussing this today is because Mr. Mallya spilled the beans. He told that he was sent as an ambassador. He was not an ambassador. For 2 years, through various debates, this government misled this country. ये सरकार देश की सबसे धोखेबाज सरकार है. इससे पहले इससे ज़्यादा धोखेबाज सरकार देश ने देखी नहीं है. इस सरकार ने पेट्रोल डीजल के दाम बढ़ा दिया. इस सरकार ने 2G के ऊपर धोखा दिया. इस सरकार ने हर बात धोखा दिया. विजय माल्या में धोखा दिया, नीरव मोदी में धोखा दिया, ये सरकार देश की सबसे धोखेबाज सरकार है. विजय माल्या is not an absconder in the eye of this government. He is an ambassador in the eye of this government, and Mr. Jaitley must resign.
I am saying Vijay Mallya called up Akhilesh Yadav 1 hour ago. Akhilesh Yadav called up Ghanshyam
maybe Vijay Mallya called you,
and you were briefed what to come and say over here. Okay, now disprove it.
Kanchan Gupta is supporting Vijay Mallya by ensuring that this debate goes in a wrong direction.
No, disprove it.
Supporting Vijay Mallya. He's part of Vijay Mallya.
I will take it even a step further. Mr. Vijay Mallya reminded Akhilesh Yadav that he should not forget all the assistance he received. Okay, so now you want to talk rubbish? Everybody can pile rubbish onto you.
No, you are saying Vijay Mallya. Why are you saying Vijay Mallya? Why should he be sent as an ambassador? Is he an ambassador or is he an absconder? You tell me, ambassador or absconder? Ambassador or absconder?
You don't understand the meaning.
Ambassador or absconder, will Mr. Jaitley resign?
Will you please also listen to what somebody has to say?
Just a second.
You come here and non-stop you start talking rubbish.
Ambassador or absconder?
He is a fugitive.
Ambassador or absconder?
He is a fugitive.
Of course, of course he's the ambassador of the Gandhis. That's
what was Mr. Jaitley's role? Why was the CBI lookout notice dropped out?
Ask the CBI.
Who's on CBI?
You should ask CBI.
Do you run CBI? I'm asking the government. Why are you supporting the government?
I'm not supporting. I'm saying
then why do you say ask CBI? I'm asking the government.
Mr. Ghanshyam, whose name is written over here? Mr. Ghanshyam, please put on your glasses.
Akhilesh Yadav briefed you.
Mr. Ghanshyam,
now disprove it.
Mr. Ghanshyam, please put on your glasses. Mr. Ghanshyam, please put on.
I said disprove it.
It is Mr. Jaitley who has to prove it. Mr. Jaitley has to prove what he stands for. This government has to prove what he stands for. Na khaunga na khane dunga was the biggest jumla. What it stands for is lootunga, jaane dunga, wapas nahi aane dunga. For 2 years, there were hollow debates in many such studios about Vijay Mallya.
Who told you this? Mr. Modi called you and said this.
Well, Mr. Modi calls you.
Mr. Modi calls me. He never told me this.
He calls you, right?
Yeah, but Mr. Modi never told me this. So obviously Mr. Modi has been telling you all this stuff.
You are part of BJP.
Oh, please, somebody who contests your rubbish becomes a part of BJP.
You told Mr. Modi calls you. You said on camera Mr. Modi calls you.
Okay,
yeah,
what's
so
the time?
He's the Prime Minister of the country.
What's the time now? 1 second, Ghanshyam. Ghanshyam, 1 minute. Tanveer, I have a question for you. Tanveer. No, 1 minute. I want to go to Tanveer and Samit Patra right now. And Sumant hasn't spoken. Vaibhav hasn't spoken. Ashutosh is quiet. And 1 minute now. Tanveer Ahmed, what's the time? Tanveer Ahmed, if I were to ask you what's the time? Oh, calm down, please. If I were to ask you what's the time, you'd give me the time. Now listen to me. If I were to tell you, is it day or night, you'd say it is day or night. If I were to tell you, is it evening or morning, you would say it's evening or morning. If I were to tell you roughly, when do I do my show every evening, you'd say somewhere around 9 o'clock. Or if you wouldn't say 9:20, you'd say somewhere between 9 and 11. You'd understand that much. Now this man, PL Punia, was asked today, And Ghanshyam, thoda sa relax. No, I mean, ever since you put on this new look, you become this, you become like a bull in a china shop, man. Listen to me. Now the question is, listen to me now. Listen to me. Listen to me. You know, Tanveer, PL Punia ko sawal pucha ki Punia ji, aapne, first of all, a man with such fantastic memory suddenly comes out and says, nobody remembers, but Punia remembers.
It's called rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic.
One second. Who's that? Who's that, Rajiv? What are you saying?
Titanic? Yeah, this is nothing to do with anything.
Mr. Rajiv Desai, he's talking about Titanic.
You're not letting me speak. So what do you think I should do?
Mr. Desai,
what do you think I should do?
Desai and Kanchan.
What do you think I should do?
In a different orbit altogether.
What do you think? I don't know what to do. I'm not being allowed to speak while these guys are waxing on and on, travestizing the truth.
Now my question is, Rajiv,
may I speak?
Mr. Desai, you should for starters increase your vocabulary beyond rubbish and preposterous.
No, you don't try to teach me, Mr. Gupta. First of all, you should actually try to read a book or something.
That's a fine.
Read a book or something every now and then.
Okay, now let me tell you one thing. Can I get Tanveer into the program?
Mr. Desai, we have to.
Samit, stop here. Samit, stop. Samit, the problem with you is Samit, the problem with you is you think Samit, wait. You are a bully. The problem with you is you think the amount of time you should be given on the program is directly proportional to the number of seats that you have in parliament. Be careful, if you go below 100, then you won't get any time on TV if you are out of power. Now wait a minute. Listen, Tanveer, Punia is a great man. Punia is a great man. Yes. Punia has a great memory. Punia remembers everything. Punia remembers which part of parliament, where in the corridor, for how long. I want to talk. This is the second time I'm being interrupted by Rajiv Desai. Now, Rajiv, I'll take you off. I'm very rude. Punia is a great man, I'll repeat. Punia has a great memory. Punia remembers everything. Punia remembers the clothes that Mallya wears. Punia remembers the clothes that Jaitley wears. Punia remembers the brand of glasses that Jaitley was wearing. Punia remembers the shade of shoes that Mallya was wearing. Nobody remembers, but Punia remembers. There is only one man with the greatest memory in the world, and that man is Punia. That's why Punia is the oracle. The oracle has appeared after 2 years. Oracle has spoken. Rahul Gandhi's oracle is Punia. So Rahul Gandhi puts Punia out there and says, Punia, come on now. Tell us everything what happened. And Punia faithfully says, Lord and Master, I saw Vijay Mallya. Lord and Master, I saw Arun Jaitley. Lord and Master, there was a 20-minute meeting. Then Lord and Master says, how long was the meeting? Are you sure? He said, Lord and Master, 20-minute meeting. Absolutely sure. Absolutely sure. Then what happened is that somebody asked him that when Lord and Master was not there, see, Ashutosh is laughing, but I'll tell you the fact. Somebody asked him, Mr. Punia, ye bataiye. I'm never fair. Listen to me.
Why have you called me here if you won't let me say anything?
This is not Dun school. No, please wait.
Okay,
now listen to me.
Fair.
This is not Dun school. And you'll be given a chance to speak. This is fine. This is Kendra Vidyalaya. Listen to me.
You put down Punia, put me down. It's no big
Punia,
deal.
I'm finishing my story.
It's a Titanic.
I am finishing Titanic again. Kya Titanic hai? Listen to me. No. The only Titanic I know is a Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet movie. Now please wait. Now I go back to Tanveer. Punia was told by a reporter from ANI. He said, Mr. Punia, can you tell me when did the meeting happen? Lord and Master was not there. So Punia said, I don't remember. Then other reporters also started asking Punia, time kya tha? Din thi ki raat thi? Sham thi ki dopaher thi? Punia, when Rahul Gandhi was not there, suddenly forgot. He said, I don't remember. I mean, how can you not remember? We all remember when we had lunch.
Arnab.
In Central Hall is open between 12 and 2. Ask Ashutosh, he knows when people sit there and have meetings. It's approximately between 11:30 and 2:30. Punia doesn't remember now. Why is it that Punia remembers only when Rahul Lord and Master is sitting next to him?
Arnab.
Vaibhav will debate with Vaibhav and Tanveer.
Mr. Punia.
Arnab.
Why did Punia forget the time?
Arnab, forget about
why did Punia forget the time?
Firstly, I wish you a very, very happy
Tanveer will have no reply to it. I'll tell you why.
Very, very happy Ganesh Chaturthi.
This debate is such fun-filled debate.
Wish you a very, very happy Ganesh Chaturthi.
Give memory lessons
to all the opposition leaders. पहले greeting तो ले लो.
Remember,
wish you a very, very happy Ganesh Chaturthi.
Tanveer Dada, Same to you, Dada. Same to you. And
before we come, Happy Ganesh Chaturthi.
Yeah, now answer. Why did Punia forget the time? The investigative question of the day is, why did Punia forget the time?
I tell you, Arnab, I have an answer.
Yeah. We are all waiting.
I have an answer for all your questions.
Yeah.
Raghuram Rajan gives a list,
to know that.
but it is modified. I mean modified.
Come on.
It was modified. Modified to support BJP, and then there was a lookout notice. Then again it was modified. Modified to help BJP. Nirav Modi runs away. It was modified. Modified.
Come on, yeah.
Modified.
Majority.
What? I think how many times are you going to modify?
Sambit and Tanveer
To help BJP. Vijay Mallya runs away.
Sambit and Tanveer.
Mallya runs away. Nirav Modi runs away. Mehul Choksi. When Mehul met Modi, that is called as meeting. Sambit Patraji, that is called as meeting according to the dictionary.
Let me come to a substantial and serious issue. Mr. Goswami, if you would remember, on Republic we had debated a very important letter of Mallya on 15th April 2016. The letter was written, in fact, we debated approximately about a year ago. Just a second, Mr. Tanveer Bhai, just a second. In this letter, same Vijay Mallya whom the opposition chooses to believe, same Vijay Mallya writes Arun Jaitley,
every looter is a friend of Arun Jaitley. Every looter has some relationship with Arun Jaitley. BCCI, who is responsible? Arun Jaitley. Demonetization, bad implementation, Arun Jaitley. Bad economics, Arun Jaitley. Kitna support
he is saying
kitna
that this
bachaoge,
government,
sir?
through its various agencies, have reduced myself into a poster boy, and they are discriminative against me, they are biased against me. So why doesn't Mr. Rahul Gandhi believe this letter of Mr. Vijay Mallya? That Vijay Mallya, who was getting a preferential treatment under the UPA regime, suddenly all the agencies started working against the same Vijay Mallya. Why don't you believe on this letter? And suddenly you pick and choose. And remember the contradictions in Vijay Mallya's statement yesterday itself. Somewhere he says formal meeting, in the evening he says no, it was an informal meeting. In the morning it was Geneva, by evening it was England. And my biggest charge over here, Suman, it is not
Rajiv Desai, Rajiv and Sambit.
You actually, Arnab,
Mr. Rahul Gandhi was visiting London.
Listen.
Rajiv.
It's
Yes,
very simple. Somebody has to answer. Somebody has to answer the question. Who changed that lookout notice from arrest to inform?
Is it true?
Who
that
did
your
this?
Master, you
Sambit, please. You have embarrassed yourself enough.
That your
Please,
master,
now
Mr.
keep quiet for a minute.
Rajiv and Sambit.
So, you have to answer that outlook notice. You have to answer that outlook notice. Who changed it from arrest to inform? That is the number one thing. Number two, you have to ask yourself why the finance minister, having met a man who is considered a defaulter by a bevy of banks, meets him on the floor of the House of Parliament, and the finance minister does not see it fit to report it either to the Parliament or to his colleagues or anybody else.
And let me tell you, reposing faith and saying that he was ready for a resettlement is akin to reposing faith on a fugitive.
Said that they were given no instructions to arrest Mr. Mallya.
What story is Mr. Rajiv Desai cooking up over here? I don't understand. Mr. Desai, you understand banking laws, you understand bank. What is this? A Reserve Bank of India letter saying that the subject being, let us particularly look into Kingfisher Airlines. Financial difficulties faced by Kingfisher Airlines Limited. Relaxation sought in the restructuring guidelines. Have you ever heard Mr. Goswami that Reserve Bank of India directs the State Bank of India?
Delhi studio guest.
Let us specifically look into the restructuring of only one entity. That is Kingfisher Airlines. Let us forget everything else and let us tailor make a restructuring of loans only for Kingfisher. Mr. Rajiv Desai, would you answer this? No, why was the Reserve Bank of India doing this? On whose behest?
You have presented this letter earlier also.
No.
You tell us the story of today. That you tell us why did Mr. Jaitley say Mr. Mallya placed up to him?
Not earlier. only yesterday.
You have worked with Mr. Jaitley. You have to be riding on a snail to pace up with Mr. Jaitley.
No,
he
my
walks so
question
slowly.
is,
So even yesterday I said,
Vijay Mallya,
even yesterday I said,
my question simply is, Mr. Ghanshyam, you are my friend. You are my friend. Do you believe, do you repose faith on Vijay Mallya?
Over a cup of coffee,
Just imagine the Samajwadi Party appoints Vijay Mallya as their own ambassador. They have complete faith on Vijay Mallya.
You kept shouting on TV studios that he is absconder. You kept leaking documents, presenting it, saying that he's an absconder, but he was actually an ambassador. And today, when your truth is exposed, you have nowhere to hide. You are presenting letters from 2010.
Ghanshyam, the lookout notice.
Ghanshyam, I have a question for you. Ghanshyam, I have a question for you. Ghanshyam, I have a question for you. Ghanshyam, I have a question.
The lookout notice.
No, may I please? Kanchanda. Are Kanchanda, wait. Are Kanchanda, wait, both of you, I have a question for you.
Arnab, we are losing control over a panelist.
Kanchanda, wait. Kanchan and Ghanshyam, wait. Don't worry, I haven't lost control. As long as you're on my side. You see, the problem is. Oh, come on, Ghanshyam. Ghanshyam, because of you.
This is a dhokebaz sarkar.
When it stares you in the face,
I'll tell you, Ashutosh, let me tell you. First of all, Ghanshyam, ruk jao na. Kanchanda, please understand. Are Kanchanda, you see, on a lighter note, Kanchanda, Are bhai, aajkal to they are like boomerangs. I'll tell you, Ashutosh, when we used to anchor 10 years back, we were angry, and the panelists were calm. Now, they are angry, and we can't control them anymore. Now my question to Ghanshyam Tiwari is this. Ghanshyam, sorry, सूझबूझ से बात के बारे में बताइए. Ghanshyam, you are a fantastic person. I like you because you are also a professional while being a politician. Though the two are oxymoronic in a way. Point is, Ghanshyam, you run a digital company. I hope it's not. You don't mind my saying it. Okay. Tomorrow, God forbid, if your company runs into financial trouble. Okay, will the principal secretary to the Prime Minister of India, along with the additional principal secretary, cabinet secretary, home secretary, finance secretary, all say that we must save for the sake of the nation? For the sake of the nation, we must intervene for Ghanshyam Tiwari because Ghanshyam is a national asset. We must not let him come into any trouble, and then they will call RBI and SBI ki jaldi karo. 1 minute. In this paper which is here, please understand, I want to show you, don't interrupt me and I'll show you. It is shameful, and even Ashutosh will agree with me, now that he is independent. You see, it's signed by Vijay Mallya and it's written CC TK Nair, advisor to the Honorable Prime Minister. Please look at this, viewers. Look at the scam. Just, can I zoom in more on this metaphorically and otherwise? CC, my marking is bad. This CC is to the TK Nair. Mr. Nair, what are you doing? Please come out of wherever you are and please answer. Second is a man called Pulok Chatterjee, Principal Secretary to the Honorable Prime Minister. TK Nair advisor. The whole world knows that Pulok Chatterjee was effectively employed by 10 Janpath. He was Sonia Gandhi's man. See the number of articles written on it. He was Sonia Gandhi's man. I want to know, the second thing is, this is around the time that there is a correspondence which Serious Fraud Investigation Officers put out, in which Office of Sonia Gandhi has written to Vijay Mallya that please provide complimentary club class, first class upgrades to members of the Vadra Gandhi family. And Vijay Mallya is okaying it. So look at the beautiful understanding. I don't know with what moral right Rahul Gandhi is speaking. Members of the Vadra Gandhi family get complimentary first class upgrades. 1 minute. And 1 minute. And the PMO intervenes for Vijay Mallya. क्या अच्छी सेटिंग है ना? इसको हिंदी में कहते हैं सेटिंग है. ये सेटिंग है ना? Wonderful, everything's fixed.
सेटिंग तो ये भी थी कि पीएमओ ने
पैसा नहीं है, चिट्ठी है कि नहीं, चिट्ठी है कि नहीं, चिट्ठी थी कि नहीं, चिट्ठी थी कि नहीं, ये चिट्ठी सही है कि गलत है,
पीएमओ ने ट्वीट किया था,
ये चिट्ठी सही है कि गलत है,
ये बीजेपी बता सकती है,
ये दस्तावेज सही है कि गलत है, क्या बात कर रहे हैं?
भागा है।
संबित पात्रा will debate with you and then I'll tell Ashutosh. Come on, don't defend the indefensible. 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 अरे घनश्याम,
is true.
हार गए आप डिबेट.
Please don't interrupt. Everything that you said is true and to be questioned.
अभी आप now you are looking nervous. अरे भाई पुलक चैटर्जी का रोल क्या था?
Because today BJP
ये पुलक चैटर्जी क्या कर रहे थे? पुलक चैटर्जी speak up. TK Nair speak up. Tell the people the truth.
Can I? Vijay Mallya is an ambassador.
Tell the people the truth. TK Nair, come out and speak. Your conscience awaits you.
You heard about the ambassador thing. Let me now come in over here.
All these documents were used to mislead people. I'm charging BJP these documents from August 27.
All that for charging. Let me now answer.
Are misused to mislead people about the connivance that BJP had at the
I heard you. Can I please answer? Ghanshyam.
Okay, Ghanshyam.
Ghanshyam, you cannot be on a monologue, please, Ghanshyam. You are an educated person. I like you for your education. Please allow us.
Now Ashutosh is back on the debate.
Yes, thank you.
Ashutosh will debate with Sambit. Ashutosh will debate with Sambit.
Please, Ghanshyam.
अरे ठीक है घनश्याम relax लो. अरे घनश्याम relax लो. घनश्याम आप अपने रोल को Ashutosh is debating with Sambit. Ashutosh and Sambit on the panel. Mr. Arnab. आप पहले घनश्याम को चुप करें. घनश्याम is not stopping.
And it cannot show the things properly. I have a document without
Sambit and
marking,
Ashutosh.
and if your camera person can zoom in, I can show where is the name of Mr. Pulak Chatterjee as well as Mr. TK Nair. If only you can zoom in over here, you can see Pulak Chatterjee. And remember, Pulak Chatterjee's name had come up in Sanjay Baru's book, The Accidental Prime Minister, where it is shown that Pulak Chatterjee ran away with the files from very under the nose of Mr. Manmohan Singh, ran to 10 Janpat to show it to the real Prime Minister, that is Sonia Gandhi. And remember, it is CC, the copy forwarded to Pulak Chatterjee just to keep abreast of the facts to Sonia Gandhi. This is what
after him, let him complete.
And remember, what does Sonia Gandhi demand in, I do not know what money, etc.
Tanveer.
The most important issue is it is in public domain that the Gandhi family traveled Kingfisher.
Mr. Sambit Patra, would you also speak who allowed Mr. Vijay Mallya to run away from this country? Arnab, please also speak about who allowed. It is your party. Who allowed Nirav Modi? It is your party. Who allowed all the defaulters to run away?
Sambit and Tanveer.
Who really changed the lookout notice? It is your party. Who is the one who was in connivance with CBI and ED?
Kanchan.
No,
Kanchan and Tanveer.
Why are you going back and dwelling on the history? It is you who are the protectors, promoters and propagators of all the looters of this country. Why are you not bringing them back? Vijay Mallya had categorically said that I gave him a plan.
He is a son of the soil.
Tanveer सुनो. Tanveer counter आ रहा है, counter.
He is not running away from the country.
Tanveer counter.
There are 60 other major people who have defaulted. Why only Mallya's case is being chased by this government?
Ashutosh.
They are not bothered about anybody else.
Ashutosh and Kanchan. Only Ashutosh and Kanchan.
It is HD Devegowda. It is HD Devegowda
का नाम आ गया.
coming out
I do not have that kind of a lung power.
Vijay Mallya and demanding why is the government
Vijay Mallya was a MP supported by BJP.
He is a son of the
BJP's
soil.
candidates.
Why is the media going after Vijay Mallya?
BJP had supported Vijay Mallya to become the
unfair.
Rajya Sabha MP. And today, Mr. Kanchan.
Okay, now Ashutosh will reply. Tanveer, take a break. Ashutosh, we must give Ashutosh a turn. We must give Ashutosh a turn.
अरे कंचनदा बच्चे की जान लेंगे क्या?
See, Arnab, I heard Sambit Patra and also heard very erudite my friend Kanchan Gupta. I have a very one small simple question. If they got the documents, in the document there are direct links between Vijay Mallya, Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, Manmohan Singh, Pulak Chatterjee, TK Nair and all that. Sambit Patra should immediately get out of the studio along with Kanchan Gupta, should go to the nearest possible police station, get an FIR registered and get all 5 gentlemen and the woman arrested immediately. Only then the country will get to the bottom of the fact that who are these people who are looting this country. And I hope Mr. Samit Patra will do immediately. I have a very simple question. And I have a very simple
we are fighting a case in the International Court of Justice.
Mr. Samit Patra has not responded.
Samit, let Ashutosh speak. Samit, let Ashu speak.
Remember, all these facts are kept over there.
Samit, let Ashu speak. Yeah? Don't be a bully.
Samit Patra, no, Samit.
Okay.
I know Samit Patra is a very honest man of great integrity. So he should go immediately, lodge an FIR to nearest police station so that investigation should immediately be started. Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi should be interrogated in the public domain. It should be live streamed and the whole world should know how Sonia Gandhi and all of connived. My simple question is, and which Samit Patra has not responded, is about the Subramaniam Swamy. Now the point is, when the Subramaniam Swamy, the BJP MP has written this, then why is not responding? And I'll read again. I learned from my sources.
Let me answer this, Mr. Goswami, since twice Mr. Subramaniam Swamy's name has been drawn over here. I really want to come in over here. I want, Mr. Ashutosh, you have spoken, and let me answer the Subramaniam Swamy issue.
So he's a BJP,
you have brought it twice into this debate. Mr. Goswami, one cannot run with the hair and hunt with the hound. Let me be categorical. The Congress
either Subramaniam Swamy either should be sacked or whatever he's saying has to be believed. Subramaniam Swamy either should be sacked or Subramaniam Swamy should be believed.
Buddhu. That's a word. Buddhu. And he says that Buddhu and Buddhu's mother are the biggest conspirators and corrupt in this country.
Don't get into that.
Ashu cannot be selected over here.
No. Subramaniam Swamy is a BJP member. Subramaniam Swamy is a BJP member. Subramaniam Swamy is a BJP member. No, Samit Patra, please answer.
Of course, we respect everyone in BJP.
Patra, please answer. Subramaniam Swamy is a BJP MP. He's a BJP MP.
The questions have been answered.
He should be sacked.
Intelligence.
Either he should be sacked or he should be believed. You can't have both.
Detail.
And get an FIR done.
Over here, have you ever heard the Reserve Bank of India?
No. You have not answered my question, Samit. Samit, you have not answered my question. Subramaniam Swamy today has tweeted. He has tweeted 2 years back also.
Why was it, Mr. Ashutosh, if we wanted to be protective of Vijay Mallya, going by anyone's standard, if we wanted to protect Vijay Mallya, would we be initiating
I'm not interested in Vijay Mallya.
Would we be fighting a case against Mallya? Would we have the ED, the CBI, the SFIO going against Mallya? Would we be the first people? No, in fact, Mr. Mallya also stood up in the Westminster court yesterday, and his lawyer said that it is under the pressure of this present government, the Modi government, that the CBI forced the banks to register FIR. Now tell me, would this government do all that if we had to be protective as far as Vijay Mallya is concerned? This government has gone all out against Vijay Mallya, a fugitive, and I can promise you on this channel, no one who has looted the honest taxpayers' money would go scot-free. I'm sure 10th of December, it would be last of Mallya's.
Rajiv Desai comes in.
Shame on you as well. Shame on you,
and the video that was shown of Arnab.
Why shame on him?
Going to be his
Samit, you should make a passing acquaintance with truth, with integrity, with civilization, with culture. You have none.
I will leave it to you.
You seem to have none.
I just wanted to respond to what Ashutosh said.
Ashutosh and Kanchan.
They have answered my question.
Ashutosh and Kanchan now second round of the debate.
Very simple.
My question is very simple. Point. No,
my question is very simple.
Point, Baba.
Is Subramaniam Swamy lying? Is he spreading rumor?
I am agreeing with you. Now that you are out of AAP, I agree with you. Listen, Ashutosh, please. I agree with you. Now, some names were mentioned over here, including TK Nair and others. And Ashutosh asked, why have they not been named? And why doesn't somebody go and file an FIR? Now, Ashutosh is a very knowledgeable person, and even as a journalist, he was way beyond others. Now, just to keep you informed, that in all the court documents where cases have been filed against Vijay Mallya, all these names are mentioned as witnesses. They are there. So they are part of the process. You cannot go and do something dramatically new. Now,
3 minutes left.
I agree
Ashu
with
is
you
responding.
that the
Tanveer also wants to come in.
documents being referred to are also not dramatically
Ashu wants
new.
to attack you
but
back.
The fact is, a political party, the Congress, when it was in power,
Ashutosh.
was whining, dining, partying with Vijay Mallya.
No,
And today,
Ashutosh,
suddenly it decides to stand on its head
Ashutosh,
and do Sirsasana
I wish
and
to
say
come in.
that we are the
I wish to come in with a small
and therefore
intervention.
we will
Kanchanda,
take
2 minutes बाकी है मुझे intervene करने दीजिए. Please यार time नहीं मिलेगा. You see the issue is, I asked Tanveer and Ashutosh, forget everything, but consider we have a serious issue and a triviality. The serious issue is that we have proof that Sonia Gandhi's people, Prime Minister's office, Principal Secretary Advisor to Prime Minister were breaking all rules and conventions by, in these letters, creating a corrupt network for Vijay Mallya. That's a serious issue. You, let me remind you, you Ashutosh, you gave up journalism to fight this. You joined the Anna agitation. You were out there from a journalist, you became an activist. This was the corruption of 2009 to 2012 that burnt your heart and you became a... come on now, Rajiv Desai. I'm talking to Ashutosh. Why interfering, yeah? Why interfering?
It's a Nirupa Roy moment. Oh my goodness.
Stop it, Nirupa Roy moment.
Oh my goodness.
And it's better than you know you are...
Based on a lie.
You are like Iftikhar, constantly giving prepared lines. It is Nirupa Roy moment hai. आप तो इफ्तिकार की तरह वही prepared line दे रहे
You can call me whatever names you want.
You know what is the
call me whatever names you want.
I am talking to Ashutosh. What is your problem? Rajiv, 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 what is your problem?
The debate down to the
please, I'm
lowest
not bringing the
possible
debate. Listen,
You're not letting me speak.
listen to me, Rajiv. Listen to me, Rajiv. All three of you
You're
on
not
the
letting me
screen.
speak.
1 minute, yeah? I know you for a long time. I know you for 23 years. So please, Rajiv, don't fight with me like this on television. It doesn't look good. My question right now is to Ashutosh. Ashutosh, with the bigger issue is the kind of corruption going on in the PMO. Now the other issue is, did Vijay Mallya say hello to Arun Jaitley?
Which PMO? We know this.
Manmohan Singh PMO, yeah?
Yeah, this PMO.
You want to disregard this? I'm asking you, Ashutosh, you want to disregard this?
Acha, yeah,
for Punia,
absolutely.
who can't even remember the time of the meeting.
Yes.
I'm asking that. Be serious, no? Answer the question seriously, Ashutosh, come on. Don't be on Rajiv Desai's side. You know, he's not taking this.
They never took Manmohan Singh seriously, so they are not taking these letters seriously.
Ask seriously. You have to ask questions seriously.
I very seriously asked you. Why do you think I'm not serious? Tanveer, what's the problem? Yeah. Go on.
Yeah.
Tell me, Ashutosh.
Sure, Kanchan Gupta really needs to make a mature argument. You can't really make
Ashutosh,
an argument
go on.
Arnab,
Ashutosh को बोलने दे उसके बाद.
fugitive to run. And we are saying that it's not a serious matter.
Okay, Ashutosh and Kanchan, then we are closing. Ashutosh and Kanchan.
See, what Kanchan Gupta has said, it makes a lot of sense. He said that these people are in the list of witnesses. I'm sure in the last 2.5 years, there are so many government agencies are working. By now, in 2.5 years, they would have reached to the conclusion that these all, including Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, they are not witnesses, they are accused. So I hope in the next charge sheet, their name figure as an accused, not as a witnesses. And if the new evidences has come up, what Samit Patra has shown to the whole world, in the light of the new evidences, a new FIR has to be lodged. So Samit Patra and Kanchan Gupta should go. Kanchan Gupta and Samit Patra should go and get
everyone on the screen, please.
And Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi should be brought to the CBI office and interrogated. It's very simple. So I want to know whether in the last 2.5 years of investigation, has Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi been turned over witnesses to the accused or not?
Then reopen the process.
Okay, viewers, we've had a fantastic
Ashutosh, you clearly don't take it seriously.
Okay, we had a fantastic debate.
Process.
Now, my only question is in the context of, this, if trying to say...
I take your words very seriously when I said I'm a much better journalist. I took it very seriously.
Thank you very much. Now, we always accept compliments. All the papers Republic has are going to be put in the public domain on our website, republicworld.com. Great debate here. I get a feeling that maybe the Congress has dragged this to a point where it may get stuck in a little bit of quicksand. Manmohan Singh, did you tell your office to help Mallya? Please tell me, please call us Manmohan Singh. We want to talk to you. And see you on the other side on debate number 2.